all of the native Scottish players have been very, very kind. So it's been a good process so far. Unfortunately, like you said, on the injured list, but hoping to be off that as soon as possible. And out there playing and contributing. So, but yeah, good so far.
We've got quite a strong Aussie connection, particularly this season. We've got Angus Sinclair playing in the ones, Sean Baker, Matt Young, all imports from Australia, and then Jake Campbell, the club skipper, and Nick Hadlin, of course, played in Australia over the summer in Perth. Nick played with you.
Correct, yeah.
And we've got John Bessel, the director of hockey, who has an Australian connection as well. We're expecting the imminent arrival of hockey legend Glenn Turner. Mm-hmm. So clearly a very strong kind of connection to Australia. What do you think, Fergus, is the difference between sort of Scottish hockey and Australian hockey from your experience?
Well, I think in my very brief time here, Scottish hockey follows suit with a lot of what you could call European hockey, and it's very highly structured. They love a zonal press, whereas I suppose the difference in Australia, yes, we play a bit of zonal, but it's actually quite a lot of man-to-man as well, and focusing on winning the ball high up the field, counter-attacking hockey, whereas here is quite structured, build-up play. You're focusing on moving from zone to zone. So yes, it's very, very different for sure. But both types of play have their strengths and their weaknesses, and it's really been quite interesting and quite fun actually to learn and try this new style of play.
I mean, watching some Aussie hockey over the summer, I noticed that it's very direct, it's very fast. You know, there's lots of pressure in the D and on the keepers. We tend to take our time a little bit and backwards and forwards and left and right before we look for those decisive last quarter passes. But the Australians seem to be in a rush to get in the goal zone.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think we try to rush things and sort of put pressure on the defence as quick as possible, especially even in the press. We try to really get up in the face of the defenders and get their heads down. Whereas here you have more hold back and looking for triggers and looking for areas to attack. And it's like I said, both have their strengths, but they're both really fun styles of hockey to play.
And I saw from the Australian hockey that there's a lot of aerial balls, diagonal, horizontal, short balls, long balls. That's certainly coming into Scottish hockey more and more these days, but has that been a feature of Aussie hockey for quite a while? Absolutely,
and I think more in recent time the aerial has sort of taken over, and it's really evolved the game, especially at an international level. I think the ability of some of the defenders to be able to pick a pass out on the baseline, and it's really hard for the opposition defenders to sort of cover that, especially when you're playing a zonal press and zonal defence. So a lot of Australian hockey, that's why we play man-to-man, especially at the back, is to try and keep the attackers in check and mitigate that sort of offensive threat that is the overhead. And yeah, I think if you look at the likes of Sean Baker today for Uddingston, he's a tremendous overhead threat, as would be the likes of Angus Sinclair. So have a look out for that. I think it's definitely changing the game, and it's here to stay. So it's something you just got to get used to and try to use to your advantage.
It does seem a feature of international hockey as well. Those, it's very much a 3D aerial sort of sport these days. I know people who haven't seen it for a while and are watching for the first time in a few years can't quite believe how much time the ball is flying around above people's heads. But I guess that's just the way things are these days.
Absolutely, it's the way the game's evolving, and I think it's always good for the sport when it looks more exciting, it becomes more exciting, and you've got the faster pace it is, and the more attacking hockey it is. You draw in more casual fans and more supporters that like to watch the game, and I think that's how you grow the game. So I'd like to see sort of more things like that introduced, and you see the emergence of 3D skills in recent times as well. They're very exciting, very dynamic, and it really adds to the viewing pleasure of watching the game.
So maybe we can put up the Grange team sheet in a minute and talk about that. But Grange over the years have always been a very, very strong team, but they have lost a few key players. I know since last season they've lost Dylan Bean, another Australian who's certainly been in Scotland for quite a few years and has moved on now. They also lost Alan Johnston, who's gone to London. Jamie Green, who's a hugely talented Scottish international striker, has gone to Germany to play at Ulster. And Aidan McQuaid has gone back to his home team, Dunfermline, as a player coach. They've lost a few important people, but looking at that team, there's lots of talent there. David Forrester is a highly decorated Scottish international goalkeeper at one. Clemens Rusnak has played for Austria under-21s. Robbie Kroll has played for Great Britain under-23s. David Nairn is a current Scottish international. Jacob Tweedy, Richard McCluskey have all played for Scotland at different age group levels. Albert Rowling is a very established player brought in from Grove a couple of years ago. So we're talking about a very strong team with some young talent as well as some old heads.
Absolutely, definitely a star-studded lineup and a lot of big names to watch out for. So Uddingston will definitely have their hands full today, and we'll see if they can meet the challenge.
But looking back at Grange results this year, not fantastic. Even though they're sitting pretty high up in the league, we'll come back to that in a minute. But some narrow victories, a loss against Watsons. So for me, it seems like this is the first opportunity that Uddingston's really had in a number of years to actually get the win on Grange. So moving over to the home team sheet, and again we've got some new arrivals this season. Sean Baker, who Fergus was just talking about, is in from Australia. Angus Sinclair, a very kind of dynamic midfielder with a sort of pinpoint accurate pass and a decent aerial as well. And Anupful Mickey, who has come in. He's an international, has a number of caps from the India senior team. Won a medal a few years ago in a big tournament in Asia. So and you add them to sort of the current crop. So we include Steve McKenzie, who's been around quite a few years. Joe Russell, Finn Halliday, the number 9, Andrew Doherty, who had a brilliant game and was man of the match last season. The two Gardner brothers, who are massively talented. So it's a team that's been playing better and better, and for those of us who've been following Uddingston over the past few seasons, this feels like something good is happening with this team, and that great things may be ahead. What do you think, Fergus, from your sort of perspective inside the squad?
Absolutely. I mean, obviously I haven't been around for the last couple of years, but I've followed the past hockey that has been played, and I've been around the team this season, and I think there's a really excited feeling amongst the team and amongst the club. I think this really feels like a year that something could happen, and we're really pushing and training hard, working very, very hard throughout the week, and I think results are showing. Had a really good pre-season, which I wasn't here for, but the boys have informed me it was a really productive pre-season.
Including a win against Grange in the pre-season.
Including a win against Grange. So I think that gives a bit of belief in the boys as well, that this game can be won. And it's a game that is quite important if we're looking to push for those top 4 positions. But yeah, I think the boys all believe that it can be done, and I don't think they have any reason not to believe that it could be done.
So let's look at the table, and as you can see from the points, it's pretty tight at the top. There's 3 teams on 10 points. Western have a game in hand, so that's we would expect them to move up, but not a huge gap between Watsons, who won all 5, and Uddingston, who have won 3, drawn 1, lost 1. That first one being the Western game, first game of the season. So Grange looks pretty good, played 5, won 4, lost 1. But if you look at the results, it was 2-2 in their first game against Clydesdale, and they won with 20 seconds to go in the last minute of the match for a very tight victory. Second game they played was St Andrews, who are bottom of the league, lost every game and have got a goal difference after 6 games of -28. So you'd expect them to win that fairly comfortably. But if you think they only beat St Andrews 3-0, whereas Western beat St Andrews 12-0, that there seems to be a bit of difference between Grange, and Watson's, Edinburgh and Western. And for me, they look like the most vulnerable of the top 4 at the moment to Uddingston kind of moving up.
Absolutely. I think this is a target game for the boys. I think winning this game really puts us in a good position, and like you said, I believe out of the top 4 that this game is the one we want to eye in on, especially. But yeah, just focusing in. Boys trained really hard this week. We had an inter-club game against the Twos side, so putting in a lot of effort to really push for this top 4 position and I guess solidify the top 6 before the split. Especially, that's really important for the club. So yeah. Yeah.
So let's kind of look at so Uddy. They've had a good run. 4 games unbeaten. The last 4 games. Bit unlucky, I thought, to draw against Clydesdale in the end. Clydesdale fought back very late in the match and managed to get a draw out of that, which I thought was slightly fortunate, but fairly easy, convincing wins over Grove, Dundee Wanderers. A bit of a tight game against Hillhead, but still victory nonetheless. But looking good in terms of those results, and as you said, Fergus, quite a lot to hope and expect from this team going forward. So let's look at the games going forward. We'll see they've got ESM coming up next weekend. Then a catch-up game against Inverleith, which was postponed because of Storm Amy. I think that's on the 4th of November. Edinburgh University, which of course will be hugely tough because Edinburgh Uni are basically the Scottish national team. University St Andrews, the ones at the bottom. And those are the last 5 before that important split into top 6, bottom 6. As far as Grange is concerned, they've got Grove coming up, ESM, Inverleith, Edinburgh Uni, Western. So a couple of tough games in there as well. So this is a critical match really between 2 closely matched teams, both fighting to consolidate their place in the top 6 and try to push for a top 4 come end of the season and to be in contention for European places, at the business end of the 25-26 season. So we see the players are warming up and the pitch is being watered. So we're expecting to get underway certainly in the next few minutes. Have you managed to see much of Scotland since you've been here, Fergus?
Yeah, beautiful country. I managed to get away to Loch Lomond just last week, and it was absolutely gorgeous. Had a dip. It was rather cold, but quite rejuvenating nonetheless. Maybe a bit of injury rehab, getting in that cold water therapy. So
nice ice bath in the Scottish Loch.
Yeah, correct. Yeah. So, but no, it's a beautiful country, and I'm very, very excited to see more of it. Plan some more trips and maybe head up north.
What kind of places would you like to go and take a look at, you think?
Well, I've heard up north you can maybe catch the Northern Lights, which I'd be quite excited to do. Maybe Inverness around that area. I'd love to do a couple of hikes. Maybe Ben Lomond looks really exciting. A couple of Angus Sinclair and Stephen McKenzie went up there last week and looked just absolutely stunning. So yeah, just a beautiful country, and my family's from here, so it's really exciting for me to sort of get in touch with a little bit of my heritage and see the place where my mum grew up and my grandparents grew up. And
because you're a Fitzgerald, right? Is that
I'm a Fitzgerald. My mum was a cook. She moved over to Australia when she was 20, but she grew up in Paisley, not too far from here. So
Paisley, okay.
Yeah, so
local.
Yeah, that's correct. Yeah, so and I've been over to Scotland once before, but never for an extended stay. So I'm definitely very excited for my time here. But the main focus being hockey and progressing Uddingston to hopefully get a good result this season. And like I said, the boys are looking very sharp and warming up now. So,
have you played with many of the other sort of Aussies who are in the squad, Angus or Sean? Do you know them at all?
I haven't had any connection with Angus and Sean. Angus is from Brisbane. Sean and Matt both from Canberra. So I haven't had too much connection with them. Like you said, Nick Hadland, the Uddingston goalkeeper. He came over to Australia and played for my club, Curtin University, which was a really exciting opportunity for us to have a goalkeeper of his calibre over there. And
he did pretty well over there, didn't he?
Tremendous. He actually won our best and fairest for the season. He was a very good goalkeeper. He'll boast about his stroke record. So he saved, I think it was 7 out of 12 potentially from the spot. So a very, very good record. He had one game where he saved 3 strokes out of 3. So he was definitely very beneficial for us in the net and kept us in a lot of games and in position towards the end of the season to make finals. We unfortunately didn't get there, but big thanks to him was we were in the position. So I'm looking for him to have a nice game today. He always shows up and performs well.
I've been quite impressed with Anup, Phil Mickey. He's got beautiful skills, isn't he? And he's a real threat.
Oh, absolutely. Through the midfield, he's silky smooth, and he'll find the spaces. And don't count him out on short corners either. He injects, but he does like to sneak in and get a rebound every now and then. I think he scored 2 or 3 from that this season. So he's very active player, especially through the midfield. And looking for him to make a difference today.
His injections are so rapid. It just seems to give the Uddy Castles that much a bit of extra time to really
absolutely
sort of make things happen.
We sometimes have to tell him to take a little bit off so we can trap them. So he's got maybe a bit too much pace on him, but he's absolutely takes everything very seriously. Like you said, an Indian international, and that's nothing to sniff at. That's a high level international team, and to make it into that squad is very, very impressive. And it's no surprise why he had made it into that squad with the skill that he shows week in, week out, the dedication he shows in training and preparation. Is just very professional and high energy. So, looking for him to make a difference. We've got Lou Gardner back, who was man of the match before he had an extended little vacation. And so looking for him to make a difference as well in the forward and midfield line. Another high energy player with some really silky stick skills.
A couple of youngsters too in the Uddy team who are starting to make their presence felt.
Absolutely. I've been really impressed with Andy Doherty over the last couple of weeks. Like you said, man of the match performance last week, and he's been putting in a lot of extra effort and a lot of training, and it really is showing. So just another, he's a workhorse. He's everywhere on the field. He puts in the extra efforts, and it's good to see it's paying off.
It's been nice to watch them develop really over the last 2 or even 3 seasons, and develop into full-grown Premier League players now, taking their place in the match squad and really making a difference.
Correct, and you get players like the likes of Sean Baker and Anup over who have, Anup's got international experience, and Sean Baker's played Hockey 1 in Australia, which is quite a high-level league, and they're just going to learn off those players and develop even faster. And like you said, with the anticipated arrival of Glenn Turner in the next couple of weeks, that's only going to boost that learning curve even more. So hopefully we can continue to improve.
So we've just done the coin toss. The umpires today are Martin Monaghan and Hamish Kinloch, and you'll see that David Nan is the Grange captain, and Jed Campbell is the Uddy captain, and we are starting to progress towards the beginning of the match with some last minute preparations being done, and we can see Sean throwing a few aerials already at this stage, even before he's got onto the pitch properly. What are you looking for from Uddy today in terms of what they're trying to achieve against what are is a strong opposition?
I just think continued discipline from what we had last week against Dundee Wanderers, which was we played quite an aggressive game, which worked out quite well, but we also held our structures very well within that. So if we can continue to hold our structures defensively and then win the ball, prevent doing double turnovers, so when we win the ball we take care of it, we maintain possession, and then we can start to get creative in the forward line in that final zone, that 25, and make those connections around the D, and then finish off a couple of goals. I think we'll be looking good. So
it's been a little bit of an issue this season, as in previous seasons actually, but getting into the D, getting outcomes, winning short corners, getting shots on goal. It looks like it's getting better, but it has been a little bit of a challenge.
Absolutely, and I think that coming back to that sort of difference between Australian and Scottish hockey is the fact that a lot of the teams here play a really, really low zone, and they crowd those areas, so it makes it quite difficult for the forwards to actually get that space to get the shot away or find the passes and connections within the circle. But definitely improving. The boys are doing really, really well, and I think that showed last week against Dundee, scoring 4 goals. I mean, that's a pretty good offensive output. Winning those short corners, and I think our short corner variations are some of the best. Work on them quite hard. So whereas in Australia you get a fair bit more space to get a shot away, you don't really have that time or space here when you've got all 11 of the opposition sort of crowding the area. So, but I was really impressed with the boys again last week with finding those abilities to shoot and get outcomes like short corners.
Now they've got some Grange, some pretty accomplished players will be lining up for their own short corners, so that'll be quite a challenge, sort of keeping them under control and in check for the duration of the game. How do you think our sort of penalty corner defence has been shaping up?
Well, quite good actually. I think we work on not only our PCA but our PC defence as well. So Nick Hadlin's he takes it quite seriously in net. How he sets up for our short corners and how he sets all the boys up to cover as much of the areas that we find dangerous as possible. And I'm full faith in the way he prepares quite professionally to do so. So I'm interested to see how our PC defence stacks up against their attacking PCs.
So we've got Tom Hyman, who's the coach, and then John Bessel has come in as director of hockey. How have you found his influence has been on the squad this season?
They're both such knowledgeable hockey people, and John Bessel specifically, he demands a lot from you. So it really pushes you to give as much as you can and to do better and perform under those pressure moments. So I think it's been good for the boys. All of the boys have stepped up to that opportunity and not shied away from it. So
that's all looking sharp, and I'm sure we're just a few moments away from beginning this important league game for both these teams for the 25-26 season. Umpires out in the middle of the pitch now with the match ball.
Both teams just going through their pre-game chats, which are always quite important for getting all the players in the mood and in the right mindset to start the game well. It's very crucial to start the game with a high level of intensity and not shy away, because if you come out a bit slack, then you might lose the game in the first 10-15 minutes.
Grange have got a bit of a reputation for doing exactly that, and I think in previous seasons have embarrassed Uddingston by getting a couple of quick goals and just making it very, very difficult to come back. So they've really got to be on their toes from the first whistle.
Yep, it's always frustrating being on the side of that, where you come out and you go down a couple of goals early when you weren't sort of prepared, and then you actually end up stacking up quite well in the match, but you started essentially 2 goals down. It's quite difficult to come back.
Always best to get the first goal, isn't it, Fergus?
Correct, yep. Always try and get the first goal and get the other team on the back foot, get the confidence up.
Just the pre-motivational chats going on both sides. Last minute preparations. And we're just getting ready for the game to begin.
Appears Matt Young's set to set us underway.
Another of the new imports.
Yeah, he was really impressive in his debut last week. Really high energy.
He was.
A lot of pace to the forward line.
And off we go. Sean Baker. Angus Sinclair. That's Mickey intercepting there, pushing forward. He's a bit boxed in. Baker. Campbell. Holding possession quite nicely in these opening minutes.
Yeah, as expected, a nice high energy start from both teams, which is what you want to see. Some really good skills there from Matt Young on the baseline. Almost got an opportunity. Has
penalty corner.
Great start from Uddingston. That's what you really want to see.
Good early attack.
Yeah, some beautiful skills in the baseline from Matt Young there, and I think it might have popped over to Ben Young, and somehow we've ended up with a short corner, which we'll absolutely take.
So they've been working on their routines, Fergus, these short corners?
Absolutely. We've got some serious drag flick threats from the top. Could be, well, I won't name names, but Jed has definitely scored a couple in his time, as is Angus Sinclair. I'm not sure who it's going to go to, but they both definitely produce missiles from the top of the D.
That's Valmiki to inject, which he always does with great pace. And that's a goal.
Great start from Uddingston.
It's Jack
That's
Campbell.
what you want to see.
Campbell or Sinclair?
Might have been Sinclair there. We'll have a look on the replay.
It's a great start. It's Sinclair.
Tremendous flick just between the goalkeeper and the postie, which is sort of exactly where you want to place it. Makes it really difficult for either of them to get to the ball nicely. So
fantastic start for Uddingston. 1-0
exactly
up against multiple champions Grange. Great start.
And Grange will be stunned here. I think they might have been expecting a little bit less of a challenge, but again, Uddingston have looked really, really strong this year and showing that here in this game early.
Always been strong at home, haven't they?
Absolutely. Protect the fortress.
This is rolling on ball at the moment. Short aerial. David Nairn. Grange really struggling to stick on the ball at the moment.
Yeah, credit to Uddingston for holding possession. As I say that, we've turned it over, but and we've won it back.
Sloppy aerials from both teams there.
Well, that's what I've said. We didn't want from Uddingston, and Grange has just gone and done it, which is where you win the ball and you give it straight back, which makes it very difficult to get into the game.
Oh, it's a bit of a wild slap pass from Sean Baker there.
I did talk about Sean Baker's aerials. I'm not sure if that was meant to be one, but it's gone up.
Sean has a smile on his face.
It's good to see. Strong from Eddie Dock there.
It's David Nairn on the ball. Grange captain. Robbie Kroll. Over rolling.
It's not what Grange want to see there. They'd really like to keep possession, but strong Uddingston press is doing well so far.
It's a Grange ball. It's very
I think
tight.
Grange will really want to settle in here and potentially keep some possession just to sort of settle some nerves now that they've started 1-0 down. And Uddingston will be looking to press and obviously win possession back and keep pushing.
See another aerial interchange there. Rolling to Kroll. Kroll inside. So long.
It's good defending on the baseline there. You'll settle for a long.
Actually, a Grange hit. Nairn on the ball. Seeing a bit more of the ball now, Grange. Still not really got near the D though, UDD.
No, nothing too threatening just yet.
Rolling.
However, they're keeping possession, which is what they'd probably want to do there.
That's good defending. Just Joe Russell at the back there with a good interception. And again. Valmiki on
So
two.
you have to
Kroll's
imagine that's
ankle.
Uddingston's ball. Yeah, Joe Russell's been very impressive to start the season as well. He's quite solid on the ball. He makes really key interceptions in passing channels. So we've come to expect that from him, which is good to see. There's the aerial.
Yeah, there he is.
It was a good ball too.
Sinclair.
It's the right idea. Just across the face of goal.
Are you looking dangerous?
Yeah, Uddingston will look to press this one in here in a dangerous area that Grange don't want to be in.
Just a crawl on the ball. And stop behind it.
Well, it's been a high energy start for both teams so far.
It's a good effective press you've got going, isn't it? The Grange, they don't really have anywhere to go.
It is, and Uddingston, we have a range of presses to show some different looks, but this one's showing to be quite effective at the minute, and Grange not entirely sure what to do. They've managed to escape there with an overhead, but that's not a bad option for Uddingston. We'll take that. If you're forcing them to overhead, that's sort of a good thing.
Yeah, it was quite a dangerous ball there, wasn't it?
It was. So Grange is starting to look a little bit more dangerous now. Uddingston still standing up to the test.
It's Campbell on the ball, Eddie captain. Sean Baker. Through to Louis Gardner. Louis to his brother. Oh, holds on to it. Valmicki. Gardner. Just muscled off that ball.
Yeah, and it'll be a Grange ball. So they'll like to play quick, and they will. But it's good, strong team tackling in the midfield to slow them up. And a rare error from a Grange forward.
Oh, just
another good aerial option.
Just bounced too high, didn't it?
Yeah, just mistrapped it, but it's a good option.
You could see those Sean Baker aerials already starting to make an impression down that right side.
Absolutely, and that Australian connection between Baker and Sinclair showing suit there.
It's a good combination, isn't it?
Absolutely. Two players you definitely want to have on your team.
Russell intercepting.
There's Russell again. Just a bit high, but he's getting into those areas and he's getting in front of his man, which is what you want to see.
It's the Grange captain, David Nairn, on the charge.
Dangerous player.
Steve McKenzie intercepting there and winning
the well.
Uddy hit. Baker, Valmicki, Russell.
Good connections.
That's well played. Oh.
Very well played. You be careful with those tackles. That could almost end up in a card later in the game.
It's Max Strachan.
He's done very well there. Ben Young on the ball. End up looking to create.
Oh, good top D pass from Valmicki.
Yeah, great lead and a great ball. Just mistrapped and again, positive signs from Uddingston. Looking forward, playing attacking hockey, looking for those connections through the middle and into strong, dangerous areas. And again, you see that high press trying to keep Grange into that little area.
It's Tweedy on the ball. Wins the Grange hit. Eases the pressure, but Grange are finding themselves facing quite a lot of challenges, especially in this the right side of the pitch here. Baker goes high again. Doherty. Just pushing and testing on the edge of the Grange D. Valmicki.
The Uddingston ball just outside. There's not much on, so he's going to recycle here. Back around the back.
Campbell.
It's good ball movement from Uddingston. Just shifting the defence.
It's good pressure. Good pick up by Doherty.
Very well done from Andy Doherty. And it's fallen to Ben Young.
Oh!
You'd almost
That
imagine.
is a stroke. He was pushed off the ball by the Grange defender.
Well, wouldn't you know it, that's the second stroke that Ben Young has won in the last 2 weeks. So he's got a knack for that.
Hamish Kinlock says that is a stroke.
I imagine it'll be Finn Halliday up to take it.
Yeah, he's the stroke man. Finn Halliday, number 9.
Speaking to Nick Hadlin earlier this week, and he said he's never seen Finn miss a stroke. So we'll see if he can keep that going.
Oh, you're just asking for commentators' curse there, Fergus.
I am,
Don't say
I'm
that.
afraid I am. No, full faith in Finn.
To go 2-0 up in the first quarter. And it is
And he's
the
continued his
second
good run.
goal. Uddingston go 2-0 up, which is a fantastic start to this match.
Well, I think Grange will be quite shocked here at the start that Uddingston's had, but if you've been around the club, there'll be no surprises. Uddingston is really pushing this year and is having a really good run.
But don't underestimate Grange. They are a good set of players. They are more than capable of coming back very quickly.
Absolutely, and with their experience, they definitely wouldn't be panicking. Although that pass might say otherwise, and Uddingston on the attack now. Got a few numbers forward, and another short corner. Well done from Ben Young again.
And Matt Young too carried the ball 40
yes.
yards to the top D, won the penalty corner, which he was doing last week very well against Dundee as well.
Yeah, like I said, Matt Young, a very dangerous injection into the Uddingston side. He's very quick. He's very, very strong in the press. He likes to pick up those balls like you just saw there. And he's very dangerous and creative around the D. So Matt Young having a serious impact on this game so far.
1 penalty corner, 1 goal. Are we going to see the famous Uddingston switch move, which has been so successful in the last few games?
We'll see.
2 Castles. Stephen McKenzie injecting.
And there's Matt Young's first goal. Well done.
Young puts it away with a slap from just outside the D. It's Uddingston 3, Grange 0. Look at the replay.
The drag flick hasn't come off quite as what you wanted, but Steve McKenzie with a nice rebound, and it's fallen to Matt Young, who's drilled it home. So Uddingston 3-0 up, looking really, really strong so far, and Grange don't seem to have an answer just yet.
It's a dream start, it really is. I mean, to be honest, Grange have only really got into the UDD once or twice.
Yeah.
Grange reeling now, looking to rebuild. Plenty of time left in this game. McCluskey on the ball.
Almost another turnover. They're lucky there, Grange, really. It's good from Louis Gardner.
Yeah, Louis is such a presence, Louis Gardner, in this Uddy midfield. He's such a ball of energy and determined play, isn't he? Got great skills.
Yeah. Really just brings that energy and that impact every time he steps on the field. So, and there you go again, another Grange turnover, and Uddingston have it in a dangerous area. It didn't come off quite as we wanted it there, but retained possession with a long corner.
Campbell, Baker, switch back. Looking for that space. Louis Gardner, Russell.
It's a good ball down the line.
It's to Alex. Alex McGregor.
Well, those are the connections you're looking for. Just failed on the last pass there, but again, possession retained. We'll go again.
Luca Gardner to Alex McGregor.
Not quite sure what they've called there, but it is Grange's ball.
Kroll on the ball. Robbie Kroll. Scotland international. Great Britain under 23s. David Nairn running for Grange, pushing forward. Richie McCluskey down the left. Oh, it's a great interception by Sinclair. Halliday. Aerial ball.
Oh. Not sure about that call, but
Grange driving forward.
umpire has a better view than I do.
Time running out in this first quarter. It's a great ball.
Yeah, very good from Jed
Terrific
Campbell.
from Jed. Uddy captain stepping in once more to intervene on that flank there. Stop that crucial last delivery. Dangerous low flick across the
Yeah,
Uddy
bit of a guessing ball, it seems. Must have taken a touch. Seems to be Grange's ball at the top.
It's a good tackle by
Again,
Campbell
really good
again.
defending from Campbell. He's very, very solid at the back. It's
Recently called up to the Scottish national team.
yeah, no surprise there.
Must be one of the best centre-backs in the country by comfortably.
Absolutely, and he's got tremendous stick skills too, really, that you don't often see in most defenders. He's very, very silky on the ball.
It's Russell tackling Nen on the wing. Nen's all over the place at the moment, really working hard. Sinclair stops it on the P-spot. Great interception.
Really neatly done by Sinclair there, and he's won the free as well.
And that is the end of the first quarter.
Well, I mean, you can't ask for much more if you're an Uddy supporter. 3-0 in the first quarter is sort of the dream start. For me, that quarter, Matt Young was seriously impressive. Won the penalty stroke, won a short corner, and then scored, I think, from the same corner. I think really impressive stuff up front from him.
I don't think Nick Hadlin had to make a single save in that first quarter.
Which I think he'll be happy with as well. I think if you're a goalkeeper and you don't have to make a save, you're doing a good job. So, but not to count Grange out, like you said, a very experienced outfit with a lot of high level names. So,
Let's look back at some of these goals again. So this is the first one, injection, and Sinclair going left of
beautiful flick.
Davy Forrester into that right corner. Lovely stroke, isn't it? Right between the keeper and the postman.
Yeah, it's perfectly placed.
Difficult height. Just gets so much power, doesn't he? Sinclair as he comes in. This is the stroke. Finn Halliday.
Slots at bottom left. Just didn't quite come off the way Uddingston wanted to, but we made the most of the rebounds with Mackenzie there going in, and then first to Matt Young, who scores it nicely.
Yeah, initial save, isn't it? Blocked by Stephen Mackenzie, and then Young smashes it home.
Yeah, no mistakes there. He drilled that one home with some real confidence.
So an excellent first quarter. So let's hope for more of the same in the second quarter, which is about to start.
You just feel the game's settled a little bit now. I wonder if the energy's going to pop back up here in the start of the second quarter. But dream start for Uddy, like I said, and see if they can keep up the good work.
Campbell, Baker. Going high. Oh, it's a big one. Look at that. It's like 40 metre top of the Grange D. Just taken out of the way of Angus Sinclair there by a Grange defender. But Uddy pushing again early in the second quarter. Well, Mickey, Baker, Russell.
Good ball movement. You got some space here. Good options. Just slipped on the pass. But again, good signs from Uddingston. Really dangerous attacking opportunities. Another great tackle by Jed Campbell.
Yeah, Tweedy robbed of the ball by the Uddy captain.
Over to Matt Young, who just couldn't control that one.
Grange just can't seem to get out of their own half at the moment. Rolling.
Yeah, the Uddingston press is giving them some serious trouble.
Mackenzie.
Again, that overhead falls to Mackenzie.
Sinclair. Good skills.
Let's retain possession.
Mackenzie. Baker. Russell. Campbell. Just too tight on that sideline. Nick Adlin calling his defenders back. Grange pushing, but really struggling to make any inroads into this, really even into the midfield of Uddingston at the moment, let alone into the defensive quarter. That's a poor
Matt
pass.
Young, good pressing. Got options here. Goes to Ben Young. Well, it's really good recovery, defending.
It's a great tackle by Albert Rowling. Really good from the veteran. Nan on the ball. Difficult flick to hold on to. Doherty just arrived at an awkward angle for Matt there. Matt Young. Every time Grange push out, they get pushed back straight away.
Yeah, really, really disciplined defending from Uddingston, holding their shape and structure, which is giving Grange a lot of issues.
Rolling at the back. Going left. Really being hounded by the Uddy midfield. And again, all that pressure leads to these speculative passes. Doherty on the ball.
Yeah, which is exactly what Uddingston are looking for in that press, is to keep the defender's head down and make them make bad options.
Looks like Grange are trying to push a little bit and push up the field. That's a good stop by Tweedy, who is attacking now. Nan.
Dump pass.
Great tackle by Jade Campbell.
Another great tackle by Jed Campbell.
Straight out to Matt. Unfortunately, you can't quite hold on to that.
Shout out to Jed's sister Tori, who's joining us from Northern Ireland. So we've got some international viewership here, and she'll be loving the game Jed's having at the minute, having a real effect on this game and showing his presence in the back line.
Just over and over again, intercepting and tackling and making things difficult for Grange.
Absolutely. Another mishap from Grange. Fortunately spills to them. They're a bit lucky there. But Uddingston will be looking to attack here and press them, which they've done well. Sinclair's out with it.
Kind of ricochets off 2 Grange sticks for a long corner. Another decisive attacking move by Sinclair there. Valmicki on the ball.
So just a little bit off, just a little bit under where Matt Young was leading for it.
Just looking for that space in the D, which is often so crowded, isn't it? Top D.
Correct, and the idea was there, the idea was correct. So again, Uddingston looking really dangerous and picking up the ball really high up the pitch, and yeah, looking as a serious threat at the minute.
Grange back on the heels again, trying to find space, making errors. Uddy pushing up again. Sinclair. Mackenzie on the ball. Jed Campbell. Sean Baker. Valmicki in the midfield. Skirts around his marker. Hard flat ball, top D.
Well cut up by the Grange defender.
Grange trying to get out again.
Really well done from Sinclair there. And he's found the pass. Just a little bit too much on it.
No, he's got
Never mind, Matt Young has got to it.
Oh. Umpire not happy.
Quite sure what that was for, but it looks like Louis Gardner has received a yellow card. Just having a chat to Jed, the umpires now.
Louis Gardner's such a physical player, isn't he?
And it's a 10-minute yellow, which will potentially be an integral part of this game, potentially a turning point. So we'll see how Uddingston fare with only 10 men on the field to Grange's 11.
Yeah, that's a stiff penalty, isn't it?
Yeah, I didn't think there was too much in that. So
well, Hamish Kinlock thought otherwise and has given Louis quite a severe card. Grange now on the attack.
It's good defending in the end, but Grange straight away making that most of that extra man and getting to some serious areas of danger for the Uddingston defence.
Tackle by
well
Doherty.
done from Andy Doherty.
It's Matt Young on the ball. Careful.
Jed's out with it now. We've got a bit of space to play. Well, you'd have to imagine that would be a free hit, but the umpire's seen it differently, and he's got a better view than me.
Grange clearly
Good from
encouraged
McKenzie to
by
get
the
his
extra
feet out of
person.
the circle there.
Really putting pressure on. Really, it's the first time in the match. Taking advantage of that extra player. It's Kroll.
Well, that's good from Baker, who may be hard done by not to get the free there and retain possession.
So Uddingston need to be careful now, Fergus, just to kind of batten down the hatches and wait out until Louis can get back on the pitch again.
Absolutely, and 10 minutes is a seriously long time in a game of hockey, so doing well so far. I mean, despite Grange's attack, they haven't actually been able to get any results from it. No short corners, no goal opportunities or shots on goal. So
you can see they're building up the pressure there, can't you? No,
absolutely.
Another long corner.
Just whether or not Uddingston can withstand it for long enough to get back to 11 men. So far, standing the test. Andy Doc, really well done.
That's well played. So tight up that touchline.
Absolutely, cool as anything. Wasn't worried about the sideline, wasn't worried about the two players around him. Just held the ball strong on his stick. Some really good skills. Aerial pass just cut out by the Grange player.
It's Banks to Rolling. Rolling to McCluskey. McCluskey to Nairn. Building up the pressure. Good tackle.
Grange have a free hit just outside the D. Well, there's an opportunity there, but it has been wasted, and now Uddingston will gain possession back.
And we'll just try and keep it nice and calm, hang on to the ball.
Yeah, I think in these circumstances, well, what we just saw there is exactly what you don't want to see. When you're a man down, you really just want to maintain possession for as long as possible. Conserve energy and wait till you can get back to full force.
McCluskey, Nairn.
Mickey picked that up very well.
Another attack repulsed. They keep coming though, growing in confidence. McCluskey.
It's not to be underestimated the extra running that Uddingston players will be having to put in with one less player on the field. So
tackle by Valmiki there.
Whether or not that plays a part in the later stages of the game, who knows? Great tackle. Sinclair again.
Nope, Grange ball. Uddingston hit. Baker on the ball. Big aerial. No, keeping it tight. Valmiki.
Good composure by Valmiki there.
Luca Gardner. Steve McKenzie. Sinclair. Uddy ball. Valmiki running into the D. Matt Young in the back. Tackle.
Won the ball.
It's a Grange hit. Bit of the attack though.
Grange taking it quickly, looking to threaten here.
Kroll on the ball. Klasky.
You can hear Nick Hadlin at the back just directing his troops, getting them in good positions and organising the defence.
Tackle by McKenzie. Long corner Grange. They're still pushing, but that 10 minutes is running down. I reckon another 3 or 4 to go. Sinclair. Just holding on to the ball. Let those seconds run down. Onto the foot of the Grange player, McCluskey. Eddie captain Jake Campbell goes deep. And that's a bit too close there to Kroll, so Grange get the hit.
He's worked hard, he's made the tackle.
That's a good turn by Luca Gardner.
Silky skills there. Just lost possession.
So the longer Eddie keep Grange away, the better.
That's it.
Still 3-0. Minutes ticking down towards the end of this first half.
And it's not necessarily a factor yet, but if the scoreline stays how it is, the time pressure will really start getting to Grange in the last couple of quarters.
It's a mistake on this side by Richard McCluskey. Gives Eddie a break. McKenzie goes deep.
Yeah, lucky mistrap there. It'll be Uddingston ball on the sideline.
Quite a few basic errors Grange are making, that putting themselves under a bit more pressure.
Yeah, not necessarily something you'd be used to from a Grange outfit, but they have been making a fair few mistraps and basic errors, which they definitely won't be happy with. But as well as that, you can attribute that a lot to the pressure that Uddingston is putting on with their press and their individual one-on-one battles. So.
Matt Young hounding those Grange defenders down. That is a Grange long corner. Rusnak, the Austrian. Doherty. That's an Uddingston hit.
Again, Uddingston defence standing up to the Grange offence.
They've done great. I mean, Grange has really hardly had a look in. I don't think they've taken a shot yet.
Yeah, and I think initially when we went back to 10 men, Grange looked quite dangerous and still having a fair few attacking opportunities, but Uddingston really working hard and mitigating a lot of their threats.
Tweedy. Russell picks it up on the edge of the D. Matt Young. And to keep this ball.
Good composure.
Russell. Campbell. Baker. Matt Young. An interception there by Grange. They win the hit. Bit of space on his left side now. McCluskey carrying. Little switch pass. As the seconds tick down towards the end of this first half. One last attempt by Grange to find a way in, which comes to nothing. Rusnak intercepted. And the end of a very successful half of hockey.
Absolutely. A bit more tense in that second quarter, being down to 10 men, but Uddingston still had a lot of attacking opportunities. I think the majority of the goal-scoring threats were for Uddingston. So Grange probably quite disappointed with how the game's going. And if you're an Uddingston supporter and if you're an Uddingston player, you're quite happy and you're looking to go back to 11 men soon and look to really threaten some more and run up the goals.
David Nairn's hobbling a little bit there, the Grange captain. Looks like he's in pain.
Potential injury, something to watch out for.
I suspect it's been a while since Grange were 3-0 down at the end of the first quarter, let alone the end of the first half.
Yeah, and genuinely sometimes being in an unfamiliar position like this, it's catches you quite off guard. And
let's look at those goals again. So this is the first one. Valmiki injecting. And Sinclair burying it in the corner there. And a great drag flick is from the reverse angle. See how he gets it right between the keeper and the postman.
It's a really well worked routine, that. Two
Castles goes to the first one. Lovely stop.
From the injection to the trap to the flick.
It's the stroke. Finn Halliday. He never misses. Not Risa
Never
Fergus.
misses.
Good goal.
Just buried that, Matt Young.
So he gets blocked a couple of times by the Grange defence and then sits up nicely for Matt Young, who just smashes it into the back of the net.
I believe he
3-0.
won that penalty corner, so well-deserved goal for him there.
Great strike.
Yeah, no mistakes from him there.
So lots to ponder for the former champions and lots to think about. They've certainly been under pressure most of the game. The only period when they weren't really under pressure was when Uddy were down to 10 players. But that will change again after half-time, and they're going to have to try and figure out how to win back the midfield because there's not much happening for them there.
Absolutely, I'd be very, very curious to see what's going on in the Grange discussion and huddle there, and what they're trying to talk about to mitigate Uddingston's press, which is causing some serious issues in just making connections. So I wonder if they're going to make any tactical changes to try and overcome that.
Uddingston, on the other hand, are in a slightly better position. I'm sure rather enjoying their half-time chat.
Absolutely, some really good hockey played from Uddingston. I think Coach Tom and Director of Hockey Operations, JB, will be very, very pleased with how the game's gone so far.
It couldn't have gone better, really, could it? I mean, it's
No.
just gone perfectly to plan, isn't it?
Absolutely.
But there's a long way to go, and Grange, as I've said on a number of occasions, they are a team with a rich hockey heritage, and they will be believing that they can come back from this.
That's right. They're not just going to lie down and let it happen. So they'll be raring to get out there for the second half and potentially start mounting a comeback. And it's on Uddingston to make sure that doesn't happen.
I think the next goal is quite important, Fergus.
Absolutely. As the players get out there, I'll just give a big shout out to Simon Norton, who plays his hockey for Whitford Hockey Club in Western Australia, but is currently over in France, a teammate of Jed when he went over to Australia. So shout out to you, Simon Norton, watching in from France, and best of luck for your season.
As we get ready for the beginning of the second half, Eddie in a very strong but not comfortable position. Grange will be looking to turn this around. You know, a quick goal or two from Grange now and the whole thing could turn on its head.
Absolutely. You've got to keep your wits about you if you're Uddingston and keep playing the game you're playing. Stay composed. You're up and you're up for a reason. Keep playing the hockey you've been playing.
Only back to 11, so let's see if they can start to rebuild that pressure that they were doing so successfully in the first half. Rosnak, the Austrian, McCluskey, Sinclair on the ball. Campbell, Valmicki just gets a errant touch. Grange pick it up again. McCluskey, Rosnak, misdirected pass there from the Grange player. Still just struggling to find a way into the Uddy half.
It's good skills there in the centre there. A nice pass out wide, but Uddingston press is proving more than up to the task of keeping them at bay.
It's a Grange shot off the Uddy foot there, off Strachan. There's a kind of urgency to Grange's game now. Rosnak. It's a poor aerial.
Like you said, the next goal is going to be very important, so I feel
Baker
Grange will be pushing.
Goes over Rosnak's head. Matt Young on the run.
Really well done from Matt Young there.
Yeah, it's a long corner.
And a great ball to Valmicki.
Valmicki
Finds the pass to Sinclair in the circle.
saved by David Forrester.
Okay, save, and another opportunity for Uddingston.
Yeah.
Just a quick switch of play to the opposite side of the field, and Grange weren't fully prepared and ready to shuffle over.
Valmicki. Good switch by Young. Grange didn't fall for it though. Nan on the ball. Just too much for Doherty.
Well, it's a blind pass, and Uddingston will have the sideline ball.
Russell. The Baker. To Campbell. It's off David Nan's foot. Valmicki on the ball. Playing advantage. McKenzie. Looking for Young, but just short. Kroll from the back. Grange building again. McCluskey coming forward. Bellotti on the right wing. Takes it inside. Back again. Just can't find a way in. McCluskey on the left this time. Nen appears on the left side. Dances around.
Good skills there. They're definitely wanting the advantage, but the umpire hasn't given. Grange's turn to switch the play. But Uddingston shuffles over nicely.
Well, that's adjudged as being a deliberate knockback.
You can't really argue too much there with the umpire's judgment. Well, it was a good tackle, and he might not have meant for it to go over the line. There wasn't really anywhere else for it to go, so...
Yeah, look for the umpire like he deliberately played that over the baseline.
Yeah, absolutely, and you have to take the benefit of the doubt there.
So this is the first short corner we've had for Grange.
Well, you said before the game, Grange has a strong PC routine, and I said I was very excited to see how the Uddingston defence stands up to it. So this is our first look at the one-on-one battle, which is that, and let's see how it goes.
So Nan injecting. Blotti at 10. Good save.
Great save.
Good save with that left leg guard. That ball was coming quickly and bouncing. Good block. Grange are definitely upping the tempo a little bit now.
Absolutely, and that'll give them a bit of motivation that they've won an outcome, which was a short corner. Even though it didn't go in, they'll now have a bit of belief that they can get some opportunities. But yeah, terrific save from Nick Hadland and really good defensive setup from Uddingston in the
first time he's touched the ball, I think, today.
Absolutely, and as a keeper, it's quite difficult when you get cold like that and haven't touched it in a long time, but he's done well.
Umpire just calling time there.
Maybe just telling Jed to quicken up the play a bit. Ball was left there for quite some time. Well, diving from Finn, but unable to
quite reach that ball. I guess the umpire's going to be looking out for a bit of sort of time wasting now because 3-0 up. I know there's a long way to go still, but Uddy will be in no rush to pick up the loose balls from the side of the pitch and to rush things into play.
Absolutely.
Time is their friend in this game.
Absolutely. And the pressure's only going to build for Grange as time plays and as time passes and play continues. So
Grange come forward again. Armour on the ball. Sweeping left. McCluskey looking for Nan. Finding Nan. Just bobbling the ball in a stick there. And Uddy ball. They're trying though, going wide, going deep, looking for spaces.
Yeah, which is what you want to do if you are Grange. You've got to try something. But nothing seems to be working just yet.
Campbell. Slap pass. But he shouldn't be panicking. He's taking it easy, looking for those percentage balls, keeping possession.
Yep.
Building from the back.
Just that, I think if you're Uddingston, you want to maybe just keep a little bit of possession now. It's been Grange ball for quite some time. Just keep some possession, calm your nerves, calm down, and start controlling the run of play again.
Tweedy goes around Mackenzie.
It's a great tackle. Jed Campbell again.
Once again, Jed Campbell. Matt Young. Down the line. Halliday. Young.
Oh, Young's come and picked it up.
Tackle by Armour. Grange attacking now. Counter thrust. Kroll. Bellotti. Good move inside. Short corner. Just caught Valmiki sort of unbalanced there and won the penalty corner. Second penalty corner for Grange.
Maybe a lazy tackle, a lazy challenge from Valmiki, which is uncharacteristic, but it does happen. So
last penalty corner, Nick Hadland saved on the line. Let's see what we've got in store for this time. Still in the third quarter, long way to go in this match. I did not want Grange to start notching off goals at this point. Correct, a goal here would change the game completely. But it's gone wide, and Nick Hadland had it covered anyway, so yep. Not a very threatening. Maybe they were going for the deflection.
Potentially.
No one came in there. So another safely defended penalty corner.
And Uddingston play quick.
By Mickey. Some heavy tackling going on. He's kept the ball well. Campbell. Luca Gardner. Well, that's good tackling there by Angus Sinclair. That's good defending by Sinclair.
Absolutely. He's been very solid today, Sinclair, as well.
Mackenzie on the ball. See how high Grange are pushing now, pressing. Just trying not to give Uddy any time at all.
Yeah, that's be starting to get a little bit nervous, Grange. Starting to really need that goal to give them a bit of confidence and get them back in this game.
Captain's been called by the umpires. I think maybe things are getting slightly physical and heated out there at the moment, Fergus.
Yeah, I think frustrations are starting to emerge.
It's an important phase of the game, isn't it?
Absolutely.
The next 10 minutes really, really key, I think.
Well, that ball is spilled through. Can we get an outcome? You'd imagine a short corner, and it is.
Martin Monaghan, the umpire, hands straight out in his signature penalty corner symbol. He's indicating a stick tackle by the Grange player, and it's now Uddingston's turn to see what they can do from the penalty corner situation.
Yeah,
Still haven't seen that famous
slip left.
Slip left move yet. Maybe we'll be seeing that shortly.
Well, we've got a couple of drag flicking threats on the field at the minute. Like I said, Jed Campbell and Angus Sinclair both tremendous high-level drag flickers. So whether it goes to Castle 1 or Castle 2, not sure. Velmicky will be injecting again.
See Campbell up there as well. Oof.
Well, that's taken a big deflection.
Powerful drag flick deflected over the post for the Uddy long corner.
Absolutely, that's a very key touch.
Nice deflection, top of the D by Sinclair, but doesn't bear fruit on this occasion.
I'm not sure who got that touch, but I'll credit the running from the Grange defender there as well. I think it happened. It's really good number one running to get out there that quickly and get that touch, which was quite pivotal. I think that was travelling at quite some speed, and if it was on target, it's very difficult to stop.
Baker trying to save the ball in the corner and doing so. Uddy hit. Baker will go long maybe. Nope, keeps it short. McGregor robbed of the ball by Rusnak. Nairn on the charge, looking dangerous. Just a bit of a wayward pass there by Nairn, fortunately.
Put a little bit behind the target.
Sinclair. Just too wide, Sinclair there for Max Strachan running down the wing. Back come Grange, still looking, still searching for that opportunity, that window that will bring them back into the game. Struggling though. The space here on the Grange right.
That pass
messed up.
Wasn't quite as intended.
Sinclair comes over. It just took too long, so umpire changed his mind.
That might have been a rough decision. I think they were just doing some subs. Grange in the circle now. And they've won a penalty corner.
Third one of the quarter. No question that Grange are upping the pressure now. Certainly
their best quarter so far, Grange. Won 3 penalty corners, starting to get some outcomes. Putting a lot of pressure on the Uddingston defence. So far stood up to the test, and we'll see how they go in this
certainly made adjustments, haven't they, Grange, in the second half?
Absolutely.
They've rearranged their strategy so that they are being a lot more effective now.
Yeah, far more aggressive. And I think they've maybe overcome a bit of the shock of the really hot Uddingston start, and maybe a bit more composure. Well, that certainly won't help things.
No, I think the Max Strachan break too early.
I think it might have been Joe Russell.
Oh, was it Joe? Yeah, he went too early, so he's got to go retreat back to the other half, which leaves Uddy a man short in the D.
Variation.
It's a great
Nick Hadland.
save. So great on the line, close hand save by Nick Hadland.
That's a seriously impressive save to get that low that quick, especially when they're shooting from that range. So credit to Nick Hadland, that's very impressive.
Matt Young on the ball, running down that right flank. McGregor loses the ball. Tweedy. Kroll. Grange attacking again. Jake Campbell intercepting just to stop that.
Yep, well cut out. Allowing the Uddy defence to set up.
Rolling. Rosnack. Goes around McGregor. Top D. Tweedy.
Another great save from Nick Hadland.
He's coming into this game a lot more now, isn't he, Nick? He hardly touched the ball to start with. That's Mackenzie getting a green card, I think.
Yeah, I'm not sure if 4. Potentially might have said something the umpire didn't like. But it will be Uddingston ball.
Another penalty corner safely defended. With a good save from Nick Hadland.
Yeah, Nick Hadland really coming in this game now, playing a really important role. Been very impressive.
Gardner. Baker. Sinclair. Just too tight on that flank for Matt Young to make any space for himself. Rolling. Grange coming back. Still looking. Still hunting for that opportunity. Just one goal they'd be happy with, just to kind of get them back in things, but they just can't seem to find a way.
Yeah, we're nearing the end of the third quarter now as well, so the time pressure is going to be playing a serious role now. And again, Uddingston just really pressing. It's a great pass there to try and beat the press, but Uddingston shuffles over quite nicely, and Grange are forced back again.
Rolling. Grange down the left this time. Oh, a good tackle.
Great tackle there from Sean Baker.
Matt Young on the ball.
Matt Young using his pace. That's a tremendous tackle.
Lovely tackle by Kroll.
Some silky skills there on the sideline.
Deep aerial ball from Rolling.
No troubles with Sinclair there.
I think it's taken a bit of Finn Halliday on the way past. I don't know if that's a stick or the ball, but Finn's down. No malice there. That was just accidental.
No. Hopefully he's okay. Starting to make his way to his feet now.
So we're right at the end of the third quarter. Uddingston hanging on to their 3-0 margin.
Yeah.
A bit tight at times.
Yeah, much closer quarter, but again, Uddingston holding that scoreline, which is going to prove really pivotal for this last quarter.
Halliday's okay. Jogging back. Rolling on the ball with a restart. This quarter should be over very shortly.
Good to see Halliday, not a player you want out. You always want him in the game. Really dangerous threat in the forward line. Just a bit of a loose challenge there. Will be Grange's ball.
Louis Gardner harassing the Grange defence. Kroll. Rolling. Looking deep. Back to the right flank here. Slightly wild challenge by Luca Gardner.
Yeah, you might.
Grange ball goes right. Tweedy. Campbell steps in. End of the quarter. 3-0. Looking good for Uddingston. A lot of effort there by Grange, trying to break down the Uddy defence quite successfully on a number of occasions, but never for that decisive goal to get them back in the match. So they're still sitting 3-0 back.
No, you're right. They did look a lot better. They had 3 PCs and I think 1 shot on goal. But Nick Hadland's was really big that quarter. Tremendous in keeping the scores score at 3-0 and keeping Uddingston in the driver's seat. So Grange this quarter is going to really, really need to push. Game's not over. There's still a long time to play, but some impressive stuff from Uddingston so far.
Shout out to Duncan watching in London. Hope you're enjoying the game, Duncan. And to all our other people who are enjoying the show. How many? I've got nearly 100 people watching the feed today. Welcome to all of you. Do subscribe to UDDY TV and you'll get alerts of the games that are coming up in the future, and there's quite a few. We've got the catch-up game against Inverleith, I think, on the 4th of November. Next week, another critical game against ESM, one of the surprise teams of the league this year.
Absolutely, and Uddingston played ESM in the cup game not long ago. It ended in a 3-3 draw, and ESM came out on top in penalty strokes.
It was
so
a
that'll be a
cracking
game
game,
to watch
wasn't
out
it?
for.
Cracking
Absolutely.
game. Right, 4th quarter, 3-0 Uddingston. Can they hold on for what would be a landmark victory in the 25-26 league? Would really signal that this Uddingston team means business. Doherty on the ball. It's tackled by Bellotti. Sinclair. Aerial ball onto the baseline. Great stop by Joe Russell. Matt Young.
Looking to connect with Ben Young there, but not quite coming off.
16 to Grange.
And
We'll start building again.
Quickly.
McCluskey. Cross to the left flank. Rosnek. Bellotti looking dangerous.
Oh, interesting use of skill there, but
ball.
hasn't come off. It's like he's lifted the ball and tried to spin mid-air.
Sinclair.
Really good pressure there from Matt Young.
Rosnek. Bellotti. Around Sinclair. And tackled by Baker. Grange still got the ball. Looking dangerous now.
And
Kicked
Nick
away
Hadland, once
by
again.
Nick Hadland in the Uddingston goal there. Deflected to safety. Another intervention by the goalie.
He's really making his mark on this game now, Nick Hadland.
Having had nothing to do in the first half, now he's being called into action every couple of minutes. Great turn there.
Another danger area, but it hasn't come through. Well, you have to say, give credit where credit's due. Grange has really upped the pressure in the last 2 quarters and potentially have been on top of Uddingston in pressure and opportunities.
Butchers have not been able to break in.
Uddingston's
Matt Young.
defense so strong. Ben Young will pick it up. Great ball through to Sinclair. Sinclair's away.
It's a Grange ball. Petty Sinclair just couldn't quite get it under control. It was under his feet, but it was a beautiful ball.
There's a tremendous ball by Ben Young there.
Grange coming back. And tackle.
Great tackle.
Sean Baker.
Nice composure, good skills. But he's thrown it away. Oh, and that chance has gone just past Tweedy, he'll be kicking himself for not putting that one away.
I think the keeper got another touch on that, didn't he?
Absolutely.
Campbell going deep. McGregor trying to pick it up, just too wide. Slight air of desperation now in the Grange ranks.
Absolutely.
They're just throwing everything forward. But struggling to make any impression on a very solid, reliable Uddingston defence.
Yeah, they've standed up to the test, which has been very impressive so far.
Sinclair, McGregor. Ben Young lets it run through. McCluskey picks it up. David Nairn inside to Kroll. Sinclair picks it up. Just bounces off his stick a bit. Grange on the attack again now. Short corner.
Well, Grange are looking dangerous, and they're rewarded again with another short corner. They'll look to take it quickly.
Important now that Uddingston hang on here. Don't let any goals slip. There's only 13 minutes to go now of this match. 3-0 up. I don't want to be giving in Grange any encouragement whatsoever.
Oh, you don't want to open the door. You want to keep it firmly closed. So
first penalty corner of the last quarter.
Well, it's really good number one running, and Hadlin was quick off his line as well to get the follow-up, but it'll end up in another short corner.
Game
Oh, I
for the
think that was
deflection.
Campbell off the line, some really solid post work. It was a good change up from Grange going to the second battery and trying onto the postman's side of the goals, because Nick Hadland has been a firm wall that they cannot get past.
Louis Gardner. Ben Young. Looking inside. Long corner to Uddy. Pressure relieved.
That was good from Uddy.
Uddy on the attack.
Forward.
Time ticking down. 10 minutes to go. 3-0 up against Scottish hockey royalty. Nairn picks it up. Midfield. Tweedy.
Great tackle. Joe Russell just being a pest and holding up play. Really well done.
Nairn on the ball again. Campbell.
Campbell's done well. That's
Sinclair.
loose.
Just a stick tackle. That might be a card for Sinclair.
That's not what you want to see in this stage of the game.
It's a green card for Angus Sinclair and another penalty corner for Grange. The pressure is really mounting on Addy now. Time is clicking slowly by. They're a man short. The pressure is on. The former champions are got the bit between their teeth.
Uddingston just putting on their protective gear, setting up.
Grange captain David Nairn on the ball.
Pivotal moment in the game. Well, Nick Hadlin's done well again, so they just can't seem to find a way past him.
Long corner to Grange. Pressure still on. Rusnak. Tackle.
Yeah, very well done from
How'd he hit?
Andy Dock, who's gone to ground. He might have taken a hit. Holding his head.
Umpire was right there, though.
No malice in it. He's making his way to his feet. It's good to see.
Under 10 minutes now to what will be a famous win, dare I say the words.
It really will. So hopefully Uddingston can hold on.
Sean Baker on the ball. Likely to go deep. And does. To Finn Halliday. Great stop. But tackled off the ball. Grange come forward again.
Some really good skills, and they've won another short corner.
That could be another card.
And another card of yellow this time. Well, now we've just got to make sure the wheels don't fall off. Getting a little bit too reckless now as Grange start to put some real pressure on, and we don't want to have any more men off the field.
It's 2 down now, 2 players down.
Yeah, it's going to cause some serious issues.
Grange have got a real opportunity now. They can put this away. They have got a real chance to claw their way back into this game. Well, the former champions now playing against the 9-man team of Uddingston.
Some great running from Joe Russell there. And it'll be a Grange long corner.
Still they come forward. Uddingston managed to hold them off. Rowling's got the ball.
Great tackle.
Ball Mickey clears. Uddingston ball.
Well done.
Mackenzie's back on, so Uddingston just 1 man down now. Which is slightly better than a disastrous 2 down.
Absolutely. You know, sometimes teams might practice to play a man down, but rarely ever do they practice to play 2 men down. So
Baker goes deep, looking for Valmicki, who's sprinting on the corner there.
He might just make it. Just rolled out. So Uddingston now falling back into a half press. A little bit more defensive than what they had been playing for the majority of the game so far.
Yeah, they'll just want to see this game out now.
Absolutely, especially with 10 men.
5 or 6 minutes to go. Grange still pushing, still looking, trying to find that way in. They have just not been able to do that this entire game. Rowling goes aerial.
It's a great trap there by Gardner.
Klasky picks it up. Stick tackle by Sean Baker, but carries on.
Oh, tremendous
Great
pick up there by
interception
Mackenzie.
by Mackenzie.
Against his momentum, reverse stick pick up. Some serious skill there.
Grange with the ball. Nairn. Rusnak. Over to the left flank. Working hard. Campbell clears. Grange ball. Rolling again. Looking. Passing left. Asking questions at the top of the ADD. Well, Mickey.
Good skills, and he's won the free.
Looking a little tired, some of these Uddy players now.
Well, you
Fergus.
can imagine they've played a large majority of the game, a man or two down.
Rosnak attacks. Takes the ball up to the Uddy D. Wins the hit just outside. They're running now, the Grange players. Luca Gardner. Ben Young. Back to Luca. He'll head for the corner. There's Ben again. He's heading for the corner.
Really well done there from Ben Young.
Good holding play there.
He's going to go aerial, switch the play. Unfortunately, couldn't control that one, Valmiki.
Grange running forward now in a wave. But it's a poor ball. And Uddy skipper Jake Campbell will be in no particular hurry to get that into play.
Absolutely.
Russell on the ball.
Anderson looking to take their time now.
Campbell. Baker. Good ball.
Good from Baker.
Angus Sinclair back on the pitch. Just smashes the ball downfield.
And again, you'll see Uddingston fall back into a half press. Just looking to essentially wait out the game, play a bit more defensively, but it's going to spill here to...
It's a good turn. Only 3 or 4 minutes left now. Grange desperate. Just their body language is no expressive. Tweedy down the right. Nairn.
Whoa.
Grange hit. Short corner. Once again, the time's running out.
Time is definitely not on Grange's
Only
side. Just
2.5 minutes left. I think Uddy just have to keep trying. They'll be so delighted to have a clean sheet at the end of this game, but still a few minutes to go before we can say that. But he's still a man down, of course, due to that yellow card. Nairn on the ball. Grange captain, looking for the goal. And they get it through.
Well, they've gone for a variation. They've gone out to the left side, L1. And a low hard slap hit is the thing that beats Hadland. I think it might have taken a touch on the way through, which made it difficult.
Yeah.
But still,
slap shot from Kroll.
It makes the game a bit interesting, but time is still running out for Grange. They're going to really need a push if they want to get anything out of this game.
2 minutes left. Grange come forward with rolling.
I think they might want to have a bit more urgency than this.
Looking for the aerial.
They found it.
It's Tweedy at the top of the D.
Well done
Hits
from
Campbell
Gents.
on the feet. Grange ball. But it was moving. Has to take it back. Big urgency now. Doherty clears, but only as far as rolling. And they're coming back. Switching play.
That's a beautiful touch.
And another penalty corner.
Oh, we're getting a little bit nervous now.
Getting tight. 1 minute to go of time. I'm not sure how much time has been added on through injuries and cards, but it's only 45 seconds on the clock.
Well, Uddingston appear to be back to 11 now, so that will take a little bit off.
Can they hold on for just a couple more minutes? Bring this fantastic win home.
They go left again. Well, that's some incredible defending from Jed Campbell on the line there. A really, really nice variation from Grange, trying some new things. So they've gone out to the left, cut back to the baseline for the injector and across goals, but Campbell was ready and waiting for it, pounced straight onto it.
Now it's all about possession. Just got to hang on to this ball. There's only a minute or so left of the game.
No need to rush here. Although Uddingston look like they want more out of the game. And are looking to attack. The whistle will surely go any second now.
There's shouting and screaming going on. Grange are desperate. Uddy are desperate. Sinclair
well cut
picks
out
up
from
the
Sinclair,
ball.
and he's on a run now.
He's heading for the corner.
Just to take up a bit of time.
He's
Some really good game management.
He's just going to sit there.
Well done. Well done from Sinclair.
It's an Uddy ball. It can just be a matter of seconds now.
And again, in no rush to take this ball.
Umpire looks at his watch. Baker. Uddy ball.
Well, Uddy keeping 3 deep defenders, really not wanting to concede anything late. No whistle there for Ben Young. Grange streaming forward now.
Tweedy.
He'll find the pass to the baseline. No, he won't, because Jed Campbell is there once again.
Captain Campbell steps in, takes the ball.
And there's those silky skills I've shown earlier, but he's given the ball away. And
he's back. He's
just
back
everywhere,
again.
Jed Campbell.
He's fighting so hard for this. And Matt takes a hit on the head.
Well, that's Matt Young who's gone down.
Young.
He's played a seriously good game. Just hope he's okay. Making his way up now.
That must be the end of time now, surely. Come on, umpires.
He's taking a knock to the back of the head.
Yeah, just checking Matt Young's okay.
Making his way off the field. Let's hope he's okay.
Sean Baker goes deep. Sinclair. Oh,
well cut out.
Grange ball. Maybe one last attack.
Really
Russell.
well done there from Joe Russell.
And that is the game. An amazing victory, home victory for Uddingston against this icon of Scottish hockey royalty, Grange Hockey Club, defeated.
Yeah, I mean, wow, what a victory for the boys. They'll be really, really excited about that, and that puts us in some really good standings moving forward in the season. That's a huge win.
The famous win at Bothwell Castle. And, the game was all Uddy to start with. Let's have a look at some of those goals, just to remind you. Here's the first one from penalty corner. Valmiki, Baker, Sinclair. Lovely goal, that one. Good routine. Look how quickly Valmiki injects that ball. Just flies across the turf. Gives Angus Sinclair so much time to really put his back into that drag flick. Great goal. This is the stroke. Finn Halliday, the man who never misses. Never misses. And then this was the third goal. Also in the first quarter, 3-0 up, Uddingston were. Defended a couple of times before it fell to Matt Young. Smashed it in the back of the net. A 3-0. Initially kept out by the Grange defence. Put away. Getting lots of nice messages from listeners out there. Thank you so much. We'll be back again soon, and hope you enjoyed the game. We certainly enjoyed the fantastic Uddy victory. Thanks so much, and we'll see you next time.